Hello everyone, I'm Pragya Mishra, student of Diamond Rail Senior Secondary Public School, Greater Noida. I'm in 12th grade and studying science. I'm incredibly appreciative of the chance to introduce myself through the multimedia on the topic Role of Tribal Uprising in Freedom Struggle. Tribal communities have always been very conservative in nature and wanted to retain features of their society. Indian tribal uprisings, rebellions, and movements were motivated by revolutionary ideas. After the interference in their way of living, diverse tribal communities from various regions of India led a revolt against the exploitative and discriminatory practices of British Indian government during the time of British rule. Tribal struggles in India. The tribal liberation fight could be broken down into roughly three parts. First period 1795 to 1860. It occurred concurrently with the beginning, expansion and establishment of the British Empire. Leadership was formed by the upper class of tribal society, which was headed by the traditional group whose privileges had been restricted by colonization in India. During this time, the Coles uprising, Sanathal uprising, Khond uprising, and early Munda uprising were significant tribal uprisings. The second phase, 1860 to 1920. The Koya rebellion and the Munda uprising under Bhirsa Munda are two examples of second phase. The Rampa rebellion and the Tangna Bhagat or Oran movement and the Chenchu tribal movement are all parts of third phase, that is 1920 to 1947. The first leader of tribal society, Baba Tilka Manjhi. The first Adivasi leader from the Sanathal community, Tilka Manjhi, was an Indian liberation fighter about 70 years before Mangal Pandey. In 1784, he began fighting the British. He organized the Adivasis to create an armed force to combat the British resources, exploitative resources, and grabs. Impact of tribal revolts during freedom struggle. Politico-religious impacts. Religious conversion by Christian missionaries were at the top at that time. Britishers tried to convert innocent tribal to Christianity. Social impacts. Tribals were used to live in groups and follow their own way of living. British policy started interfering in their way of living. Tribal revolts made Britishers understand the importance of India's cultural diversity and significance for their people. Economic impact. The Government Forest Act of 1865 and the Indian Forest Act of 1878 established a complete government monopoly over the forested land. The tribal revolt has brought down the attention of exploitative British policies for forest resources. Thank you for listening me patiently.